Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for staying in the same location so I always know where to find you. Thank you for always being so welcoming and giving me a sweet treat every time I come to visit. Thank you for giving me life. Thank you, Publix supermarket, where shopping is a pleasure. 28 years ago, at the Publix here in Jacksonville on Roosevelt Boulevard, a lady was on a payphone, and she was just talking to her parents, who lived thousands of miles away, and explaining her struggles with becoming a new young lawyer. An impatient young man came up behind her, tapped her on the shoulder, and asked her if she was going to be done soon. Angered by his lack of manners, she turned around and in a curt voice said, "Maybe." He liked that she had stood up to him, and so because of this, he waited 30 minutes until she got off the phone and asked her out on a date. And ever since that day, at the Publix supermarket on Roosevelt Boulevard here in Jacksonville, Florida, they dated. And 3 years later, he got down on his knees at that same Publix 3 years later and proposed to her. And they've been married for 25 years. That lady and that father, they are my parents. And I am a Publix baby. I love Publix. I am short, and I'm clearly not under the age of 12, but every time I come to visit Publix, especially the one on Roosevelt, they give me 2 free cookies. And my last name is Erdelyi, and Erdelyi is a Hungarian last name, and in Hungary it is a big love language to feed others, and so our family loves Publix. Biggest reason of all that I love Publix is because we are not your typical organized family. We do not go to the grocery store on Sunday and get what we need for the week. We usually get one thing for dinner that night, typically around 9:30, 30 minutes before Publix closes. And even though the Publix employees are a little bit tipped that we have come in 30 minutes before closing, they usually lighten up and we get to know the employees. And it's a fun tradition. We usually go every night together at 9:30 and eat dinner at 10 o'clock as a family, and I love it. There are many things that I could have talked about today because I have so many blessings in my life, but I genuinely believe that the reason I have all of the many blessings that I do is because of Publix supermarket, where shopping is a pleasure.